So hello everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. If you're watching on the V-Streams, the VOD channel, yeah, Morg, we're doing it. I'm not sure when we left off, probably at Morrigan's hut, right? No, we did Lotherin, right? Did Lotherin. And I played for about an hour on stream, which is not going to be recorded because most of the hour was the game crashing, trying to get to Redcliffe, and we couldn't because the game was kept crashing. But now we're there pretty much because I've installed the GOG version rather than the Steam version, and the GOG version does not. I'm not going to say that it doesn't crash when we try to reach Redcliffe. So if I'm to load the game and do this Redcliffe save, it will be fine. Because obviously we've made it there, which is nice. A monumental task stands before you. Gather a large army, an army large enough to battle Darkspawn Hall. There's also a matter of turn Logain's betrayal. Alistair suggested that you gain the assistance of Earl Aemon, which is what we're doing. The Isle of Redcliffe. With his help, you might be able to influence the nobles of the Landsmeet to unite against Turn Logain and bring him to justice. So we're going to load that one up. And as you can see, we're freaking here. Look at this. We're actually here. We can do the map. World map. But there you go. We made it. Gather a truly chunky army. Yes, indeedy. So that's where we are. That's what we're doing. Yes, Morrigan's still a spider, but I'll fix that now. There she is. All better. We've still got Lesk. As a fifth companion. Just cause it's nice, right? It's nice. And here we are in Redcliffe, which I'm sure will be fine, right? She looked better as a spider. Oh my god, Omega, it's so mean. Why are there bubbles around your party or around my main character? Oh yeah, no, they've all got bubbles. Stern doesn't.
Be cautious.
It's because of a buff. Let's see if I can
speak.
As to what buff it is, probably this one, right? Song of Valor. We'll take that off. Yeah, so it's because of a buff, pretty much. So you know how in Baldur's Gate, some spells make your characters glow or whatever. Like protection from evil. Because of Song of Valor. Bonuses to mana and stamina regeneration at a rate affected by the bard's cutting. So that's, yeah. It looks a bit more weird on a game like Dragon Age because it's, the POV's different. Let's pop on like that. Hello, Rube. How are you? Yeah, I had a good review. Yeah. Didn't stream for a week or record anything for a week, and that wasn't really intended. It just happened. But, yeah, all good in that regard. So now we shall continue on. Ah, it just didn't feel like it. A very sparkly game, yep. We've got a welcoming committee here who will no doubt give us some exposition as we head to this delightful little settlement, which will no doubt have no problems at all for us to solve. Right?
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
They call it Exposition Bridge. Well, what do you mean? Is there a problem? Or important business, need to see Al Eamon, that's what we're going to say.
The Arl? Then you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
We've heard he's sick. Yeah, we must have done, because it says there. Heard Al Eamon is sick, if that's what you mean. Hi, Chad. Helen dear, hello. Welcome to the stream, guys. Small, heavily armed group strolls around. I would keep away, but this guy does not seem to be smart. Do you think we're going to mug him? We could. Difficulty mog is normal, right? The regular. I haven't changed it. So you're probably going to back this up by then saying, "Oh, you might want to bump it up because you've got a fifth party member and it makes the game easier." No. In the episode that never was, we lost at least one fight against bandits because we ambushed them, and ambushing in this game involves just charging headlong into their ambush, apparently. So I'm going to keep it as it is, but yeah, it is just default. It's all about the story and the banter and revisiting it rather than trying to unpack the mechanics, if you like. Yeah, exactly, Shadowhawk. So we've heard he's sick, if that's what you mean.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you. He's just over there in the chantry. Please, come.
No music. Maybe I've switched it off. There is some in the background. But that might be ambient.
Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl. You're a rather unusual group, to say the least. Can I ask who you are and why you've come?
We are. I think there just might be no music in this part. Alright, so who you are and why you've come. Alright, I'm a Grey Warden. Gonna be wary about saying that. We know that they're hunting Grey Wardens, they've been outlawed, so I'm not gonna say that. I came to see Arl Eamon. I did. My name is Natia, my business is my own. Well, we've just told the other guy we've been here to see the Arl. Or I do mind I'm here by another's request. Well, we're gonna say we're here. We're gonna say we've come to see the Arl because that's why we're here.
You're here to see Eamon, a dwarf, whatever for.
Well, we'll check it in a bit, Shadowhawk, yeah. Does he not see dwarves?
He doesn't see much of anyone at the moment. Did you know Eamon has been ill? No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
I can help you drive them back. Just like that. What evil things? Why are you telling me this? No, I mean, it makes sense that he's telling us this, that we need to get into the castle. Well, the castle, evil things are coming out of the castle. That's why he's telling us. What evil things? What are you talking about?
Some call them the Walking Dead. Decomposing corpses, returning to life with a hunger for human flesh.
That is the Walking Dead.
They hit again the next night. Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Kaelin dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. I'm asking you, please, help us. Help Eamon.
There are a lot of horror tropes in Dragon Age Origins. Yeah, they call them the Walking Dead. They are dead that walk. Oh, right, yeah, that would be why people call them the Walking Dead then. That's quite intuitive. No, Dragon Age isn't the most original game, is it? In a lot of ways. There's a lot of very standard stuff going on. But it's almost encouraging that that you don't have to be like hugely original to be successful. And in a way, it's kind of nice and comforting that there's a lot of, oh, so this is sort of the undead section of the game. This is the oh, the dwarves are being attacked from within kind of section of the game. And yeah, so it's kind of, it's dwarf time. It is, Paraffin. It is. So there are a lot of tropes, and tropes are familiar, and people like familiar stuff. But there's enough in there to make it its own unique setting and everything. Yeah, the mage have released something part of the game. Yeah. So, but that's not to say that any of this is bad. It's just familiar, and familiarity is actually a good thing because people can connect with it and think, oh yeah, I know the score here, so they can engage with it. So you don't have to be like entirely original, because if you are, then there's nothing for people to kind of cling to, and it actually might put some people off. Anyway, will you help us? Of course I'll help. We're not going to say that. I don't think our character will ever respond to in this way. Maybe really late game. First I have questions. This isn't my battle, but you don't even know me. Yeah, because I mean this is very true, right? You don't even know me. Like, how, yes, screw it. You're right. I did think I fixed it last time, but I'm almost certain I fixed it this time. Probably. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining. Hope you're doing well. Anyway, you don't even know me.
Perhaps not. You're here, however, on the eve of our darkest hour. I'm hoping that means the Maker sent you to us. What do you say?
I have questions.
By all means.
For example, why don't you just evacuate the village? There we go. Boom.
I tried. Our one attempt at an organized evacuation resulted in an immediate attack. Yesterday, I found out these creatures attack those fleeing on their own, even during daytime. Whatever lies in the castle wants this village dead.
It's kind of weak, isn't it? You could just like, yeah, exactly, FK. Rather than all gathering together and then let's go just sneak out separately, right? Have you tried panic? Like, you know, again, if this was around the tabletop, players might have questions about this point. Why have you tried this? Have you tried that? Have you tried this? And he'll be like, no, shut up. It just won't work, okay? We just can't escape. What about going up the big cliff? No. Escaping via the sea? No. No, we're not the sea, you know, the lake, but... Yeah, I suppose it does say that, but it's still a little weak, I think, right? Yeah, maybe they can. Anyway, what happens after tonight?
Once the village is safe, we will try to enter the castle to find the source of this trouble.
Is there a way into the castle to get to the source? I mean, because that is the point of it.
The castle is closed to us, its doors barred. We could storm it certainly, but what would that accomplish? Our numbers are too few. We cannot throw men at the castle walls when they are needed to protect the village.
Everybody knows that the undead is terrible at siege battles, okay? But fine. You have archers, they don't. You win. I've had enough.
Then you will help us?
That's true in Warhammer anyway. What? I mean, do I have a choice? What happens if I refuse?
Then I would have to kindly ask you not to get in our way.
I'd want a little bit more there, you know? I'd want a little bit more to convince a character who's kind of on the fence. Like, it's the only way you'll get to the Isle, it's the only way you'll get the help you need, it's the only way you'll achieve in your goal, rather than just don't get in our way. I'm like, okay, fine, screw you then. Yeah, you can actually leave. Yeah, I'm sure you can. And that's great. That is fantastic simple. The way you can do that. Oh, don't, Tail. Don't. No, don't. No. No. Oh, you've done it now. I'd forgotten about that. And then, I mean, the only thing with that is, though, that the event that, and the same could be argued about leaving Stay in his cage, is that ultimately the only person you're kind of screwing is yourself, because you miss out on this great quest line, and it makes you weaker in the long run in the think of otters, okay, you know, in the late game. I just think that he'd say a bit more, right? He needs your help, so you know he would say more than that. I guess we'll help, you know, because if we don't, we're only, you know, cutting off our nose to spite our face sort of thing. So fine, we're gonna help. We're gonna help.
There are no darkspawn here, and nothing to gain. It is a fool's errand.
You're right. You're absolutely right. So what would you have us do instead? There's a chance to rescue the owl. We have to try. Now my persuasion is maxed currently, I think, which apparently still isn't good enough for the game at certain points. We're not abandoning these people. We're not doing it for the people. We're doing it for the wider, bigger aim. Then leave if you don't like it. He would. Then we should go. Our character's reasoning for doing this is to get to the Isle, to get allies, which is the whole plot of the game. So we're gonna try and convince him to do that.
Perhaps.
How
Did that work?
pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Maybe we'll
Now
get
then,
a
there is
Stead
much to do
approves thing
before
at the
night
end.
falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Yeah, Douglas will already be there. I know, like he's like so stoked. Alright, tell me more about yourself.
This is hardly the time to be discussing personal details, don't you think? We will have to fight for our lives very shortly.
You're right, Finley. But that's why my character likes her, because my character is also a bit of an ass. And a good donkey. And hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, by the way. But yeah, they have quite a similar outlook in life, and so that's why pretty much she's been brought along. Oh, we're gonna persuade him, okay. So you know, yeah, it is a bit Shadowhawk. It is a bit, but yeah, come on, persuasion.
I beg your pardon, my lady.
There
Where
you
are
go.
my manners? What would you like to know?
All right then. So, why have you stayed? Why didn't you just leave? Yeah, that'll be the first question, I guess.
After the first attack, I wanted to go for help, but I couldn't just leave these people. The Bannon gear up to battle Loghain, while Darkspawn loom to the south. Loghain won't send anyone, so Redcliffe is on its own.
And you're not going to mention the fact that lone escapees also get attacked? No? Interesting. Are you a skilled warrior?
Skilled enough to know there are many far better than myself.
Okay. That makes sense. Any family?
Oh, you mean, am I married? No, I've never had the pleasure. If I did, I'd be lucky to find a woman as lovely as yourself.
Really? You don't know a thing about me. This is true.
If I may be so bold, what of you, my lady?
Oh.
Are you married?
What? Okay. Well, no.
I find that hard to believe. Surely that is a crime somewhere. But I am too bold, my lady. This is hardly the time for such banter. Please accept my apology.
Hi, Shelley. I didn't expect this flirty old thing. Indeed, Chad, right? He's probably... This is... I can see this, right? Because, you know, he's faced death a number of times in the last couple of nights or whatever. And, yeah, apparently he does, right? And it's given a different aspect on life, a different perspective on life, right? And, you know, and then you're just like, eh, screw it. What have I got to lose, all right? Well, I'm not going to say that, FK, but you're right. Just get it on, like, right there. It's like, screw it. We're going to die anyway. It's a zombie apocalypse. But for what? I'm not offended. Apology accepted. It's quite all right. All right. So, I'm going to say that she's not offended. Because I don't think she is. I don't think she's particularly... I don't think she's, like, swooning, right? But yeah, exactly. But I don't think she's especially offended, but at the same time, she's not that flattered either. She's like, whatever, dude. It's all good.
You're too kind, my lady. Amongst many other things.
Wow, look at that. Wow. Yeah, exactly, Peripheral. Exactly. What will you do if your brother's dead?
I don't know. If Connor lives, he'll be the Arl, and I'll need to help him with it. If he's... well, I don't want to think about that.
Ah, Connor, right. And we're not going to ask who Connor is, but we're going to find out.
Good, then my secrets are still safe. I was worried for a moment there.
Oh, you dog, you. Maybe we like that, you know? We kind of like directness. Our character is a very direct character, so, you know, so we can respect that, right? So why are you in the chantry, right? What's the deal with that? Why aren't you out there helping and stuff?
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Okay. Alright. Well, not cowardly? No. Do you want men in here with you? Should things go amiss? Yeah.
Should the monsters find their way in? I would prefer not to fight in the chantry, but if they come, then so must it be. We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible.
So what exactly are these things that attack the village? What we're fighting?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men
Death.
with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Hi, T1.
Undead, spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
Alright. Good that she's here. She knows about this sort of thing. Another reason to have Morrigan around. Hi, Sundog. Finally back in the UK just in time for the storm World War III. Great. Good. How goes? Good. Thank you, Death. Good. Yep. How are you? How's stuff in Death's Land? And good to have you here, Sundog. at the end of days. Good to have you here. Do you have some of Alaman's knights around here?
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
No. Quest? I probably do, but I've probably forgotten about it instantly, so...
Eamon's illness is very serious. The Arlessa, out of desperation, sent the knights on a quest for a cure. I know little about this, other than that the cure was supposed to be an ancient relic of great power. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
If that dog was from Scooby-Doo, I don't think they'll have a whole lot of trouble solving the crimes that they go to solve. The perpetrator would see that walk in and be like, okay, I quit. It was me. I'd have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for that brick shout of a dog. Brick shouts of a dog. So, what happens after the battle's over?
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
I mean, the worst place to be stuck, right? Death. Hopefully it wasn't too much of an inconvenience for you both. But yeah, bloody weather, eh? Bloody weather. I drove to Halifax on Saturday, and it was really, really wet and windy on the way up there. Lots of water on the road. One big scare when the entire car seemed to be engulfed by water, like completely up the windscreen. But other than that, just steady and slow and steady, and we won the race. Steady's Shaggy, the dog is Scooby, Alistair is Fred. Yeah. Morgan is Velma. Liliana is Daphne. That could work, you know, Judd. You're right. Yeah, I could never get into Scooby-Doo, right? I was never a big fan of it. Just something about it didn't click with me. Don't know what it was. Had to work from there, which is less comfortable than your own place. Yeah, still, you know. All right. Hiya, Becca. Welcome in. How are you? Yeah, who's Scrappy? I mean, Scrappy was obviously the best one. Well, Scrappy's Natia. Ogren. Yes. The better be reward after all this. Yeah, gonna say that.
Eamon would be in a better position to reward you, to be honest.
Gotta go.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Scrappy's Jan Jansen. Okay, Sten approves. Good. Morgan doesn't want to do this. That's fine. We already got some bants with her. All right, fine. Yeah, so we convinced Sten at least. That's great. There's Mother Hannah. We'll go and see her. So yeah, I remember this part of the game. It's obviously been a little while since we played, but this part of the game is where we shore up the defenses of the village by, I know we like put burning oil down and stuff like that, as well as get a few side quests to take into the castle, one of which I missed last time we played. I remember that. The door we didn't open, so someone's daughter didn't get found. Whoops!
Let us pray. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight.
Excuse me.
You are of dwarven blood and a stranger amongst us, yet you defend a home that is not your own.
I like each other, Hog.
We are grateful for that.
Is there a reason I shouldn't help? Be grateful when we win the battle. I have my own reasons to be here. That's probably it. Cannot stand by when monsters attack to help us. No, I don't need a human's god's gratitude. Maybe. Yeah, the dog is, you know, he's fine. I mean, he's not even supposed to be here, so... you don't have to worry about the dog, okay? Let's see. I have my own reasons to be here.
Which doesn't include protecting innocents.
Yep.
Regardless,
What?
I am grateful the Maker brought you to us. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
How safe is the chantry? We're not going to ask for a blessing.
It is the sturdiest building in the village. The women, elderly, and children will stay here during the battle, while the militia and knights protect them. They set up a barricade outside the chantry to keep monsters from getting inside. If anything gets in, Ban Tegan is our only defense. Please, have mercy. Help these people. Do whatever you can.
I should go.
May the Maker watch over you, child.
I mean, the whole aim...
Why haven't Mother and Father returned yet?
Because they're dead.
They're gone, dear boy.
Oh.
Gone on a long trip.
When will they be back? I miss them.
Be brave, young man. Your parents would want that. We need you here to protect the rest of us. Yes?
I guess I can do that.
There's a good lad. In the morning, we'll look for your parents. In the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
Soon, darling. Don't worry.
Oh, that could be relevant.
Everything will be all right.
I want to go home. Where's Father? Why can't we go home?
I already told you. Father is outside defending the village from the bad men. We must stay here and be brave. Can you do that?
I guess so.
All that's in here is a bunch of annoying children.
Yes.
Not making me want to save them.
Good day.
Hello.
You're a Grey Warden, right?
Oh god.
Were you in Ostagar? In the Korkari Wilds?
No.
My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. But I haven't heard from them since.
Are you Jetta?
I am. You've heard of me?
No. Just hunch. Take care. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember this. Yeah. They're. Bad men never called other people monster hypocrites. Right. Found 7 program near the person who pushed for the floating point occasion CPUs had a business doing precision analysis. Cool. Very direct. I know, right? I know. Well, that's what we'll say. Tasty. Okay. Well, yeah, right. Your husband and son about that.
I thought that might be the case. Thank you for telling me.
Certainly.
Maker's blessings upon you.
Goodbye.
I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming. The monsters will return and we sit here and wait for them.
We have no choice. We must pray and hope for the Maker's compassion.
What? Okay.
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
You alright? Why are you crying? Okay. Who are you? You're not bothering me? Good. I'll leave you to your sniveling. I want to say that. I want to say that, but I know I want to. I want to say that. I looked for a better dwarf model death, but I couldn't find one. I mean, you're right. How to see you're not bothering me? Like, we were probably walking past and she was like, sorry, I'm bothering you. And we're like, no. As a reaction. That's what we'll say it kind of is. We're like, who the hell are you? No.
I shouldn't be such a crybaby. With Mother gone now, I have to be brave. I can't help myself. I'm so frightened. Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time.
Hi, Kate. We're doing good.
Everywhere.
How terrible. You poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan,
Thanks,
he
Liliana.
ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
I think this is the quest I missed, you know. Have you tried looking for him? First thing would to say.
I went to our house. It's by the square. He wasn't there. I searched the rest of the village too. I called and I called, but he never answered. I wonder if he ran off into the woods. I'm so worried. Without me, he has nobody.
I kind of like that though, Simple. I like that. I love how she looked directly at the dog as well when she was like, I'm so worried. It's like, the dog's just totally going to be like, okay. The dog does things. Yeah, it's true. But no, crashing wise, I mean, we've got to Redcliffe, right? So this is better than before. Yes, it was. It was. Yeah, I'm sure it was the blacksmith. Yeah. Why would he run off? Or what would you give to fire? You need to be strong. These are all quite relevant. You gotta be strong. This is on you. You gotta be strong, because we've been strong for our sibling in the past, so you've got to do the same.
I understand. I do. I'm just so afraid for him.
Okay, we've got a quest. Young woman who lives in Redcliffe is afraid for her brother Bevan. Their mother was dragged off by the creatures from the castle, and now Bevan has run off. Caitlin doesn't know where he is, and she has failed to find him. Well, we haven't said we'll do it, right? I mean, we know about it, so it's in our quest journal, but it's not something we have to specifically do. We will, of course. Music's on. Ah, look at that. I didn't even save it, which I kind of regretted at the time. But we're fine. See, look, I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Look at this.
And I'm off.
Ah, look. It loaded the whole area twice without crashing. Good old games.
And their numbers just keep growing each night.
Well, sure, they take the dead and they, you know.
I don't want to think about that.
I guess this might be the last night after all. The king isn't coming. Nobody is.
So what can we do? Leave? Try to get out of the village?
I don't know if I'll live to see the sunrise.
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Hello, Murdoch.
So you're the last band Tegan put in charge. Mind if I ask what makes you so special that we should follow your orders?
Oh, you've got to convince this dude to like you, right? I've got that, Shelley. Oh no, I had it on the old version, not this one. Okay. Something to do between now and next time. Nice beard, a bit evil. It's an epic tash, right? It's all about the tash. Yes, Shelley, you're absolutely right. Again, I can deal with performance issues. I'm quite used to that. Maybe I should upgrade my PC a bit. Alright. What makes you think it's so special we should follow your orders? Let's see. I'm not gonna name drop, you know, argument for higher authority kind of thing. That is not my character's style. I'm not special at all. Not gonna say that either. Yes, something like that. Because I know what I'm doing. Because I'm a Grey Warden. I'm not here to chat. What can I do to help? I don't think we'll do the we're not going to say we're a Grey Warden. Again, that's the sort of argument from a higher authority that a character doesn't really want to do. Not here to chat. What can I do to help? That kind of dismisses his abruptness. So we're going to bite back a little bit and say, well, I'm the one who knows what I'm doing. That's why. Okay. Okay. It's weird.
Oh, how nice of you to drop by and grace us with your magnificence. Maybe later you could show us which end of our swords to hold.
Would this be before or after we save your sorry hides?
We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
No, not at all.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Hannibal Face and Mr. T around at all? Call me Natia. You seem rather calm considering. Have faith, good man. We will defeat this evil together. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Or that sounds likely. What sounds likely? We aren't all killed and hauled off in the castle. So it's likely that we'll win? You seem pretty calm considering.
My men are certain enough as it is that they'll die tonight. They don't need me quivering in my boots. My death will come soon enough. It don't need me hurrying it along. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
What? I have some questions.
Oh? Ask away.
What? Okay. It's like it could be the same voice actor who it was hungover for like half of it and was like, I gotta stop this, I can't do this anymore. And then recorded the rest of it like on another day. Exactly. Shadowhawk, yeah, the good old Oblivion beggars. Alright, so let's see. Alright, tell me about what's going on. What is going on? What's happening here?
Don't rightly know. We heard the owl was sick and getting worse, but after a while we heard nothing at all. A few folks went up to the castle to see what was going on.
Hello, Snore.
They couldn't get in.
How are you?
Nobody was there, not a soul. And then those horrid creatures attacked the village. They were everywhere. People dying. It was awful. Good thing Bantegan was here.
I don't like the way that you didn't try running away is phrased. I'm gonna, I'd rather it be, why didn't you run? Deadbeat, hello, welcome in. How's stuff? How are you? Do you know anything about why the owl is sick? We'll say that instead.
No. I know the Arlessa sent the knights out for a cure. You can ask Sir Perth about it.
Yeah.
He was one of them.
I met him at Luthering, didn't I? Why can I get supplies?
If you want weapons and such, you'd go to the Blacksmith, but there isn't much left there.
Nowhere to buy or sell things? I mean, that makes sense, right? I mean, what, you don't have a working economy? Still.
Commerce isn't exactly our biggest concern right now, but you might want to speak to Lloyd at the tavern. I wouldn't trust him, though.
Oh. But I can't ask why. Discuss something else?
All right.
Like, how is morale?
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop, and the men's armor is nearly falling off.
Congratulations
I don't think
to
we're
your
in
brother,
any
Debbie.
shape to fight. We'll do our best, of course.
How was the wedding?
Well, I have my doubts. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning.
Alright, well, what can I do to help? What do you need?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Alright. And why does he refuse to talk?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Alright then. Nobody else can do any?
Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them?
Okay, deadbeat. Well, I'm glad that went well at least. Are you ready for this, Voss? I'm gonna have to. I mean, this is where the game has practically sent me. It has ushered me rather firmly in this direction, right? I'm sure we'll be fine. I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
Indeed. Alright, quest updated. The blacksmith refuses to help. Madam wants you to go and talk to him. Let's go and do that. Let's go and do that. The blacksmith is right in front of us. Right there. No reason at all why we wouldn't do this.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Open this door, I'll break it down. Right, is this Owen? I need to speak with you. Who are you? Haven't taken anything at all. You're mistaken. Sorry, I'll leave you be. Yeah, he's just like at the door, waiting for someone to come so he can tell him to go away. I totally don't need any attention in here, by the way. You over there! Who was walking by? Let's go away! Who are you? We know who he is. I need to speak to you, dude.
Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
Totally don't want any help. I prefer not to speak to it. Can I come in?
All right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Yay!
Yes?
Oh, damn it. Never mind.
Off.
Nice.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
Natia?
Funny. You didn't sound like a dwarf through the door. Can't say I expected that. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
I might do that. Why have you locked yourself in the smithy? Smells like a brewery in here. The militia needs your help desperately. What do you know about what's going on? So the smithy's closed? I should go. We've got in here, but I'm just gonna leave, like, instantly. Why have you locked yourself in here?
My girl, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
Got music back. So you intend to drink yourself to death?
Why not? It's not like we're going to live past the night anyhow. Or are you going to save us?
I think you can save yourselves.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. provided any of us live through the night.
Alright, so if I say I'm gonna go in there and find her, you'll open the smithy up. What if she's dead? Let's not put that thought into his head right now. That would be a terrible thing to say. We've made a bit of progress and then we just flatten it all with... Yeah, why have you thought about what if she's dead? That we just undo it all. About the militia, they need your help.
If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
It makes sense, right? We've got to go in there anyway. Our character probably thinks that she's dead. This time we are going to make more of an effort to find her than last time. So I'm not going to say what if she's dead, because all we've got to do is find her. We could find her dead. But we still found her. I'll do my best. Yeah.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing. And I didn't believe him either.
Yeah.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her.
Really?
That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
Right. We could do a little eye roll and be like, I promise. We don't necessarily mean it, but again, we are going in there anyway. If we find her, we'll let him know. That's all we got to do. We're not going out of our way at all. Pinky swear. Yeah, exactly. So it's like... So maybe I'll do the top one, because it just seems like the... You know... that you'll bring back to me if you can. Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, if she is there, then sure, you know, we'll try and help her. Exactly, Shadowhawk. But, I mean, we're not really taking this seriously that she's actually alive, because our character thinks that she's dead. So it's like, yeah, fine, whatever. Just open the freaking smithy, you drunken fool. So yeah, I promise. Promise.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Apparently so.
Lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Is this a promise we will not keep?
Let's hope not.
What's this?
Ooh.
I said nothing to you, human.
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Yeah, Backer, it's good. Disapproves. Yeah, well, you know. Helping people. Okay, alright, fine. Let's go and talk to Murdoch and let him know.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over a drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy.
It is T1.
Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Bantegan the militia is ready for battle.
How's morale?
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes.
No, it's Tuesday as well, you know.
They're frightened. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now.
Yeah.
That is a relief, let me tell you.
Yeah, Tuesday, yeah.
We're better off now that we've sufficient arms. I don't know that we're ready for the battle, really, but were we ever? Is there anything else?
Oh, I can't get the persuasion thing again. I don't think it'll matter too much. Probably. Questions?
Oh? Ask away.
Yeah, okay.
Right. Let's hope we see morning.
Yeah, but in English T1, it's Tuesday, which is very similar to Tuesday. So, it still works, just for the name of the day. Alright, I'm running around in a circle, don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so we've got a tavern? Yes, the tavern. Yes, the tavern. There it is. How do we get to... Is that the tavern? How do we get to the tavern? Tavern? Yay, tavern. Hey, no crash. Amazing. I have to... That's the smithy. There's Caitlin's home. Alright, I'll get instantly distracted.
All right. And I'm off.
Key required, huh?
Huh.
So crowded in here. With so many NPCs.
Yes.
You push the door, someone moves inside, you hear a short surprise and take a breath and silence. We know who that is, let's just open it.
Ah, what are you doing? All right, I'll come out.
She really looked hard for him, didn't she?
Please, don't hurt me. I'll go back to the Chantry if you want. I didn't mean any harm.
Yeah, your sister's looking for you, you know?
I just didn't want to be at the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
By hiding in a cupboard. Please let that be there. How is this being brave? Yeah, there it is. How is hiding in a dress being brave?
I wasn't always in here. I hid when I heard you coming. I was... Well, I shouldn't tell you. It's a secret.
Tell me, I don't like it. Is intimidation and persuading the same thing? Because I'm guessing not. But I haven't seen an intimidate thing, like, anywhere. Does anyone know what intimidate relies upon? Because I want to press it, because I think my character's based on strength. Yeah, so I want to be intimidating, but I won't be, right? Persuading's friendlier. Yeah, that's why I don't want to do it. Okay, I will persuade, but my character would, like, be very short with him. Right, okay, yeah, so I probably won't be able to intimidate this child, sadly. But I want to. Have you got the silver tongue thing? Okay, I don't think I do. Yeah, and cunning, okay. It's just, yeah, persuading's... Alright, I see. Right, thank you, Key. That's really helpful. Yeah, I do want to... Yeah, I do. My character would not be very happy with the situation and be like, for God's sakes, why are you hiding in a cupboard? And then he's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't tell you something. And she'd be just like, out with it! I want to, but I don't want to fail it, you see. Because I think he would be intimidated by my character. And if not, then the assorted characters around me, you know, like the dog that's 3 times as big as he is. And I did quick save, yeah, it's a bit meta, but alright, I will intimidate. Tell me I don't like secrets. Yep.
Alright. I'll tell.
Yep.
Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was grandfather's, and grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
Right. Solus, thank you very much for the follow. He's already had behind the closet. How much more intimidation does he need? Yeah, it's true enough. Where was his sword now? Don't you think you're too young to fight? I'm not going to say that because I'm already annoyed that he's been hiding in a cupboard. You had the right idea. You're indeed very brave. What a foolish boy. Don't make me laugh. Where's the sword now?
In the chest. In Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
Really? Perhaps you can help your sister in... You and your sister in return. Could use that sword to help the village. See, I'm not... Yes, I could do it, right? Because, you know, my character's not above petty thuggery. Anytime. This game brings back good memories, man. Glad to see someone else still plays it. Yeah, I'm revisiting it after 8 years or something. So it's good to play it and play it with a very kind of different character who's not particularly all that nice. Don't worry about it. Run off. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to try it again. But this is going to be kind of meta because if it doesn't work, I do want to reload. Yep, there you go.
All right. Here.
So we've kind of just mugged the child.
I guess I should go back to the chantry. Please, be careful with Grandfather's sword.
Liliana probably will No, she doesn't care. She's not bothered. Alright, I might put a couple of levels into strength then. The green blade. Ironically, I don't think anyone can use this. But I mean, it's good, right? We'll grab it. We could use it, couldn't we? We could use it instead of the enchanted dagger. Oh, got the edge. Where the hell did that come from? That's really good. Where the hell did that come from? Nice. So we got the edge and the thorn of the dead gods. To get max rank coercion skill, you don't need any strength or cunning to pass all checks. Brilliant. Okay, that's something I'll definitely look into. Regan's bow, huh? This is more of a Liliana thing. Oh, Sten's injured. He's got a cracked skull. Whoops. You can't use it though. Needs more dex. Okay. 10% critical backstab damage. Interesting. On a bow? I guess it's the critical though. Is that what that is? Premium content? Is it? Is that what it is? It wasn't there before. Oh, it's because I reinstalled the game. Right, that's why it is. Okay, that confused me. Right, okay. Alright, we're not gonna use that. We're not gonna use that. Okay, so yeah. So the edge we'll get rid of. We'll get rid of this as well. Anything else? Yeah, the lion's paw we'll get rid of. Helm of the Deep we'll get rid of. Okay, all right, yeah. The Bloodline Brave personal stuff, I think probably from the GOG version. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, that is exactly what it is. All right. Well, we're using a longsword. Don't know, man. Doesn't seem like... we can use it at all. I might just get rid of it. Shame, but...
Huh.
Is Sten dying? Sten's got a cracked skull, but he doesn't seem to be bothered. I think of all the characters in the party, Sten would care least about being injured. He'd be like, it is fine. I will rest later. We have work to do. Not yet, Solus. It's early game, right? Oh, it happens up there. That's why I couldn't work it out. Yeah, I had issues with this last time I played. I remember that. Like the tavern's teetering on a cliff. Therefore, Drunk people will be teetering on a cliff as well. Right, this is the tavern. I mean, what the... I'm sorry, but this is terrible. This is like the worst place you could put drunk people. Graffiti? Terrible.
All right.
Graffiti in Redcliffe's tavern. Don't eat the... Oh, don't eat the cheese? What? The invisible walls. Yeah, we're fine. Natural selection. That's true. Yeah, that's true as well. Don't eat the cheese? What the... Life's not worth living.
Not looking for company.
Strange seeing an elf here.
Elves aren't allowed to travel?
Just curious, that's all.
I'm not here to talk.
There's something about this man's demeanor. I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But you do, don't you? I know spy when I see one.
Look, you're very pretty and all, but I was told to... just leave me alone.
Not going anywhere, start talking. Well done, Liliana. Again, our party's full of useful people. I like that.
About what? Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
Is that Geralt in your party? Hi, Bike. It's I think you mean Sten. He's not much like Geralt. Exactly. And how do you know I'm a Grey Warden? Mm-hmm.
I just, overheard it, that's all. If you'll excuse me, I want to get to the Chantry before the sun goes down.
Stop right there, criminal scum. It'll just be easier if you tell me what you're hiding.
But I never... Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
Who are they who hired you? And I guess then we'll get on to why. Oh, that's why, okay.
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon Hal. He's an important man, Terran Loghain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
That name, huh? And what are you watching the castle for?
Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
What happens if you don't have Liliana? I guess you would have to persuade him yourself. So you know how this happened? Tell me now.
I don't know anything about these creatures. When the Arl got sick, I got scared that people would think I was involved. But I swear I don't know anything about it. They sent me to watch. Maybe they knew the Arl would get sick. I don't know.
I want cheese now, you know. Someone says don't eat the cheese. I want to eat the cheese, and I want to eat cheese. I'm just in the mood for cheese now. Thanks, game, for that. How do I know you're telling the truth?
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it. Do whatever you want with it.
No, I'll get like a toasty or something.
I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
In about 2 hours' time. Ugh. When it's technically too late, but I'll still have one. Start running if you want to get out of the village. Knowing we'll probably die. Go, I don't want to see you again. I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight. I don't believe you kill him. Oh. Well, that's just evil for evil's sake, right? He could be an asset. I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight.
Fitting.
Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
Sten approves. Hey, yes, good. Excellent.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'll have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
What do you know about helping the corner? We've kind of done that. Shouldn't you be at the chantry?
Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry. Are you fighting tonight?
Thanks, Lost. Appreciate it. If I was coming over, that would help. As I'm not, doesn't. I just ate cheese. It was fantastic. You guys are freaking cheesing my salad. Don't be ridiculous. I don't know whether my character, like, whether it's dawned on her yet that, yeah, she might be here when it gets dark. I suppose I am. Yeah, I gotta... Yeah, okay, I am, I suppose.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that.
How's business?
What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly, I...
So you don't care for Lloyd? Why don't you just leave then? I guess. Although my character knows about being stuck in a place you can't get out of. So, don't care for Lloyd, I take it?
He gropes me and pays me next to nothing. But I suppose it could be worse. Not like I've got many options.
Could ask why she doesn't leave. But yeah, this is all very familiar to my character's background.
And go where? With no money and no prospects, I just end up somewhere else working for someone worse.
You could leave if you had some help. Interesting.
You mean after the fighting's over? I'd really like that. What would I have to do in return?
I don't remember this. Not end up in another tavern, nothing, I'd be glad to help. Actually forget I said anything. I guess it's not that, not a huge thing in the scheme of things, Deadbeat. I guess we could help her out, right? Not end up in another tavern? So, I mean, that would work, FK, you know? That would work.
Well, I can't promise that, but thank you. I don't really know what to say.
Haven't. I'm gonna go.
Keep safe.
So, Lloyd. Yeah, Peripherus, that's... because this is such a, you know, a minor, crappy little inn with some little man behind the bar. Excuse you. This is something that we could just do. My character can just do without really thinking about it, and so because it... I will change my mind, you know. Because it's really not out of our way or much effort. Yeah, we'll say, alright, we'll help you out. Type thing.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travellers lately. All this
Forgot to read
nonsense
the
is
letter.
bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
I'll be leaving shortly anyway, maybe. What do you mean?
Oh, you know, evil creatures, impending doom, civil war, and the Earl's dead in the castle. Makes you thirsty, don't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope.
Who are you?
Name's Lloyd.
Right.
We don't get many dwarves out here. Occasional trader, maybe. You're a smith. I hear old Owen could use a replacement.
He's reopened. Not all dwarves are smiths, you know. Yeah.
I suppose. Never thought about it much. Something else I can get for you?
Few questions?
Fine. Make them quick.
Right. Can't ask about the barmaid. That's weird. Not yet. Shouldn't you be helping defend the village?
Why? When them creatures
Some of mine
attack,
is,
I
yeah.
lock myself in the cellar, just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
Well, the dog's not supposed to be there, isn't it, right? We have one too many NPCs, so there's going to be a little bit of clashes when the game tries to put them all in the scene. I think you have to offer her... I thought I did. I hear you've been having some issues with the dog group. I hope everything's going well there. You getting along all right with everything? Once this is over. Ah, okay. All right. I see. Okay. All right. Yeah, he won't be any good, will he? Be a coward if that's what you want, then.
Well, yes. I suppose that is what I want. Something else I can get for you?
So, maybe you... See what you have?
Right. I've got some supplies, too, in case you're
You might have a backpack.
With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
Right. All right. So I'll talk to her afterwards. Okay. We probably need these as well. Not that I'll ever use them, of course. Thanks. Decent meat shield, that's true enough. Meat shields have to stand in place and get hit, though. He doesn't seem like he'll be doing that. Yeah, I need improved herbalism, so there's no point in getting that just yet. I will, though. Just for future. I've got the money, so I might as well.
I can't believe Lloyd won't even give us some free ale. A time like this, and all he thinks about is turning a profit.
Did you expect any different? That bastard's always been cheaper than an ante from the hall.
Here we are defending the village, and he don't even have the decency to help us out.
You should be drunk for the coming battle? I mean, I'm a dwarf, right? I can't really talk much about not drinking. It's his ale. He can charge what he wants for it. Yeah, maybe that's true enough. Maybe he should help defend the village instead. He's charging you. That's outrageous. I mean, it kind of is his ale. He can charge what he wants for it. We have that kind of pragmatic way of looking at things.
That's what Ban Tegan says.
Lloyd is charging us for coin we don't even got anymore. Nobody's working right now. We're all just trying to survive.
What difference does it make? He won't care.
They don't have pay for drinks. Men don't have much coin. They face protective glory over gory death. Ale is their only comfort. Perhaps you'd arrange for the militia to get their drinks for free. Oh, maybe I could. I don't know. My character's like, yeah, it's his.
Hey, what can Lloyd get you?
We'll see though, because when we were in Lothering, there was that merchant who was ripping everyone off, and we stood up for the merchant. We were like, yeah, actually, you know, it's your stuff. You can charge what you want.
Why shouldn't I?
Hey, Dan.
They may not have much coin, but I'm not giving it away for free.
So let's see what... Okay, think of the goodwill you'll earn. Maybe we'll go down that route, talk to his business sense. Not Lothering. Welcome in, Dan. How are things?
Goodwill? Pah, I prefer the good gold, that's what.
The money won't help you if you're dead.
Hey, there's no need for that kind of talk. That's murder.
That's not what I meant, right? That is not what I meant was... if the undead win, there's no point you having all this gold. I didn't mean to threaten him like that. Oh, boy. But since we're down this route, would anyone miss you?
Hey, look, see, 80 silvers. I could pay you to protect me. There's no need for any unpleasantness.
Exactly, okay. I'd only protect something I own. Understand me? Oh god, that's so awesome. Oh, wow. I wanna press it. I'd rather join the militia. I think it'd be useless. I just think he'd be absolutely useless. Keep your filthy money. I don't want it. Hand it over. It's 1 or 4. Yeah. I just don't think he's a fighter, so there's no point throwing him into the fight. It'd just get in the way and cause, you know, maybe run away and then cause other people to run away. I just don't think it'd be an asset at all. God, please work.
Yes, of course. You could be part owner. No, full owner. Anything you need. Here's 80 silvers as your share of the profits.
What else can I get you, partner?
That's great. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. Hey, Roger. That's great. That is utterly fantastic. Okay. How's business in my tavern?
Business is dead. Dead.
Yeah, absolutely. Like some more of the profits now. Now we just got some. We can come back here, right, though, and just get money off him. That is absolutely fantastic. And now it gives us a stake in defending the village. So now we have a selfish interest in doing this, which is brilliant. Brilliant for my character. Brilliant. All right, I should go.
Right. Have a nice day.
Does mean the militia doesn't get free booze, so they're not going to be as effective. But I freaking love that. But hang on a minute, what happens to her then? Because we now own the tavern that she wants out of. Bit of a conflict of interest there. I don't know. That might change things. Okay, right, we're off. This is our tavern, by the way. Get. What do you ask her? Yeah.
So did I hear that right? This is your tavern now?
Wow.
Something you'd like?
How's business?
What business?
Yeah, okay.
The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working.
Okay, and then...
What can you do?
Well...
Girls like me don't get much choice if we don't want to join the chantry.
Yeah, okay, I should go then.
Keep safe.
Yeah, have fun with your... I've changed how to change your heart there. Okay, alright. Loots! I love games that let you be evil. Or just not nice, right? It's such a change. Baldur's Gate does such a poor job of stuff like that. So I really like it when games give you the option to do that.
You were in the chantry. You are a priest?
No. I was a lay sister of the chantry.
Which means...
I lived and worked in the chantry, but I did not take any vows.
So you dabbled in priesthood then?
Oh no. The lay sisters don't have the same sorts of duties as priests at all.
So you were not a priest, did none of their duties, and took no vows, but you lived among them?
Yes.
You were a house guest of the chantry?
Sort of.
Baldur's Gate lets you do evil things, Lost, but it doesn't make it that viable. All the rewards, with very few exceptions in Baldur's Gate, are geared towards good characters. Yeah, I did install a mod recently that makes the Underdark much more viable for for evil characters, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. But vanilla, you know, it's not that that viable compared to the good routes. So, this is locked. It's recently repaired. We'll say hello. We'll knock. We'll pick the lock. Oh, whoops. Break it open. Stand. Interesting, okay.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
Oh, okay. I mean, we did knock, right? Tyranny is one who wants to be evil. I started playing that and just lost my way with it a bit. A fellow dwarf, yes. I was enjoying it, I just wasn't in the mood to play another new RPG. Yeah, is that how you agree with fellow dwarf?
Up here on the surface, you'll find we're all the same. And here that means unwelcome.
Yeah, you're
Even
right,
a
okay.
fellow lowborn like yourself.
Ooh.
The name's Dwyn. Pleased to meet you. Now, kindly tell me why you're here.
Yeah, you're right, FK, but we were just looking for supplies and stuff, right? What are you doing shut up in here?
Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there.
Oh, it is a sensible attitude. It is. It is smart. Yeah, that's true. He doesn't have a castless thing on him, right? Yeah, but he says, didn't he say? Well, he said lowborn, didn't he? He didn't say castless. So, but yeah, we've got like a tattoo on our cheek. He doesn't. So he's not castless, but he's lowborn. Maybe we'll try and button up by saying sensible. Brands under his beard. That would make it pointless, though, right? For if they put it on somewhere like his cheek. Yeah, okay, yeah, because he's left. So, yeah, fair enough, yeah. So he wasn't born castless, but he's become so. So you're a coward. Yeah, you'll die here just as easily as you would out there. Possibly. Should be out there defending the village. Sensible attitude. Doesn't make sense to haul up here all alone. Strength in numbers. I might go with the sensible attitude one to just see where it leads, right?
At least someone around here shows a bit of sense.
Can we get him on side? Oh, but then you gotta be going.
Good. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Okay, we'll have to maybe have another chat then.
I swear we might as well leave the door open if people are gonna keep coming in and out.
What are you doing?
Did I stutter? I'm not going out there to die when I'm perfectly safe in my until recently barricaded home.
Look, if I can break it down, the undead can. You'll die just... I might, make that point as I say, you'll die just as easily in here as you would out there.
Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die.
They would be freaking useful though, right? I mean, even... okay, can I change your mind?
I have to admit, you've a better chance than most. At least another dwarf is likely to have a few rocks to rub together between their ears. What do you have in mind, then? Let's hear it.
We could pay him. Oh, what about a little more personal reward? What? Pretty good word for you back in Ozma. We are heading back there. Though we don't really have a lot of stock with the... I suppose I could just lie. So this one, though, look at it. What about a little more personal reward? So we can whore ourselves out. We're not going to, but we could. Or we could try at least. I mean, that's immense. And again, you know, really good that that choice is there. Because they would only be there for female dwarves, wouldn't it? Maybe just females in general. I don't know. But I'm gonna put a good word for you back in Ozma.
Uh-huh. And that means exactly what?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. I'm a surface dwarf. And if you're still welcome there, more power to you.
What about a good word with Bantegan and the Owl?
And what good would that do me? The Jarl's probably dead. I couldn't care less what Tegan thinks of me. What else you got?
This isn't going well. How much would it cost? God damn it! I didn't want to do it!
It's been a while since I've seen a dwarf lass as pretty as you. I'll give you that. It's tempting.
Oh,
but a night with you isn't worth risking my neck for Murdoch and those idiots. That's for sure.
God damn it, it didn't even work anyway. I didn't know I was going to just ask how much it was.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I won't even stick my head out my door for less than 100 silvers.
We just made 80, right? It'll cost us 20. I know I got what the hell? I got freaking 50?
Do I look like an elf?
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm not that cheap. It's 100, or it's no deal.
It'll cost 20 silvers to get these guys on side. I got freaking rejected anyway. I mean, that... How dare you? Freaking dare you, alright? How you doing, Hex? Welcome to the stream. $20 silvers isn't much. And it keeps our tavern running. So yeah, I'll pay it. Fine.
You're getting off easy there. But like you say, I guess this town needs a hero. You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
Yay, we got some people to join. Yay. And now we can loot his house. Right? The supplies, apparently. Oh, fine. There's a great big chest there! God's sakes. Alright, that's good. That's good. I keep forgetting to save it, but I don't think I need to, right? But as soon as I assume it's not going to crash, it'll start crashing. That's how things work. Alright, general store. Okay.
Alright.
I do not remember that chest. A shopping list? Well, this is important. Sugar, wheat flour, fillet knife, ginger for grandpa's flatulence, ink, cod liver oil, dried mushrooms, and also remember to ask, more beeswax will be available soon. Oh, this is something to do with something, right? That is something to do with something. Lamp oil in there. Oh, maybe that could be useful for something, right? Notice some barrels of oil in general store. Perhaps someone could use it to defend Redcliffe, maybe. They have barrels of oil lying around.
Yes,
they haven't used them.
I can do that for you.
You sure? Liar. I could do that for... Oh, no, I can't. No, sorry. I can't. No swimming? I mean, they've got ships, right? They've got boats. Why don't you just leave via the lake and go, like, anywhere else? Loots! We're leveled up by reading signs. Amazing. Have you seen Pirates of the Caribbean? Yeah, but, you know. Alright, we can change you to a bear. What we need is some AoE. Couldn't have called it AoE. And then Blizzard. Yeah, I think... Thanks, boss. Because it's there. We're gonna... Obviously, she's a primal entropy as well. But I miss my AoE, right? Yeah, I really miss any AoE, so getting kind of cold is at least something. And targets frozen solid by kind of cold could be shattered with a critical hit. Friendly fire possible. I love how we leveled up by reading no fishing. That was some sort of revelation for us. Alright, let's go and talk to the guy on the cliff. Once we go with this death route. Oh, freeze and backstab? Yeah. That's going to be a good combination, isn't it? Anyone else close to leveling? We're not. Sten kind of is. You're obviously not. You're not. Yep, there they are. Oh, sorry guys. Oop. Alright, what's in here?
Going.
She's fine. Hello?
Yes? What can I do for you?
Nothing for now. As
Very
if
well.
we know we're gonna have to come back here for something. You say that. I'm pretty sure my skill's better than yours.
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course you can. Yeah, makes sense.
Yes.
You learn how to dodge arrows for first. It can only be a good thing.
So, you truly do not believe in any sort of higher power?
It has been bothering you, I see. No, I do not. Must I?
What do you believe happens to you after you die, then? Nothing?
I do not go to sit by the Maker's side, if that's what you mean.
Only those who are worthy are brought to the Maker's side. So many other sad souls are left to wander in the void, hopeless and forever lost.
And what evidence of this have you? I see only spirits. No wandering ghosts of wicked disbelievers.
Oh no.
It must be so sad to look forward to nothing. To feel no love and seek no reward in the afterlife.
Yes, the anguish tears at me so. You have seen through me to my sad, sad core.
Now you're simply mocking me.
You notice. It appears your perceptive powers know no bounds.
So they don't get along too well. And yeah, Kitty, you've thick her off now with the grease talk. Valen, thank you very much for the follow. You're now one of the people. I'm not sure why you're not getting a big notification right here, but appreciate it. Hello, Sir Perth. I believe we've met.
Greetings to you. I was curious about the stranger Bantigan placed in charge of our defense, but now I see his reasoning. You are obviously far from ordinary. I must admit I am unfamiliar with addressing a dwarf of your station. I do not wish to be rude.
Alright, we don't know him. I thought he was the guy we met in Lothering, but it isn't. That's different night, okay. Call me Natia. That's my name.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now, my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah, well, with fortune in the Maker's favor, perhaps all is not yet lost.
You considered using this oil in the village?
No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
Millions of it.
Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime?
Anything else I can do to help? Ugh.
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Gotta love playing Dwarves and Dragon Age games. I find no matter how messed up Dwarven society is, individual Dwarf characters always seem a downside more sensible than the rest. Yes. Yeah, I would agree. Especially this dwarf. This dwarf right here is a very sensible lady. So, anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are. Ask me whatever you wish.
Alright, what on earth is going on? What's happened here?
You know about as much as I do. I returned a day before the attacks began, having heard strange rumors about the abandoned castle. I was the only knight to survive the first attack. Since then, I found others returning from the Arlessa's quest. Until we get to the source of this evil, though, I do not think it will stop, and I don't believe we will be enough.
You play Dragon Age much then, Valen? Or any of the games like this? I'm playing it for this is my second playthrough. The first one was about 8 years ago on YouTube. And that went well, but yeah, revisiting it now with a very different kind of character. I was a mage last time. So, dwarfing it up. You never played? God. First try, boss, right? Alright, you mentioned something about an urn. Everyone keeps blabbing about it, so let's ask about it.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, Arlessa Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him. We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
A chance to stream, welcome in. Played all three. One of the seemingly few fans of Inquisition 2. Full Dwarf Biter playthrough of Icewind Dale. Superb. No mages then, huh? How you doing, perchance to stream? Hope you're doing well. Bella, what do you think of Dragon Age 2 then? Because that's the... I've never played any Dragon Age but this. The reason being is that when people talk about Dragon Age 2, they're like, well, it's a good game, but... And there's always some sort of caveat. What is the Owl stick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. We brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
And why do the Arlessa believe anyone could find the urn?
The Owl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
Remember him? So you left the castle defenseless?
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there and were transformed into these things.
Yeah.
The thought chills my blood.
Can one find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
Let's go something else. That's
As
probably
you
it
wish.
though, right? Who's your favourite? The Warhammer 3 for over 15 hours, back to Warhammer 2, just didn't feel it. I'm playing Warhammer 3 with a couple of friends in multiplayer. That's pretty fun. But single player, I haven't really touched it. Haven't really bothered with it that much. Dragon's 2 is the best to play as a mage, especially if you have the Black Emporium, so you can get out the really mage dress. I'll try and remember that. Dragon Age 4 coming out soon. It might have a great story, yeah. Could not get through Inquisition, terrible quest design. Yeah, cleric for fighting cleric, yeah. Flawed gem. Okay. This game ranks highly for you, but I haven't played the sequels either. Fair enough. Hello, Sitar. How are you? Welcome to the stream. How are you? And Dealer, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. How's your week going? And yeah, we're winning. We're winning. What's your status?
We retrieved more oil from the village store.
Oh, wow.
It is ready to use as our first line of defense, as you suggested. Overall,
Yeah,
my fellow
same, Shelley.
knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is almost certain, but we will fight and die valiantly if that's what the Maker demands.
Carry on.
Maker watch over you then. It will be a difficult battle to come.
I think we're about ready, aren't we, really? Let's have a little look. So we're not going to do that because we own the inn. And divine protection, yeah, we've got to go and see Mother Hannah. Other than that, we're kind of sorted. Missing child, yeah, he's there. Go and talk to his sister. And she's in the castle itself. All right, yeah.
No word from the castle? No, all is still, as it has been for days. And it is an unnatural stillness, as though there is naught in there but death.
Say no more. The Arl lives, and I will not listen to your inauspicious chatter.
I really like the cutscene, which we'll see fairly shortly, actually, of when it gets night, and then you see them all coming out of the bridge. How about you just burn the freaking bridge down, huh? It's made of wood. Why don't you just... It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There's so many, like, plot holes in this area of the game, though. Of just different things you can do to not die.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it.
How's morale?
The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest. Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. It helps to know a veteran is on our side tonight. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else?
Nope.
I have a good feeling about tonight.
I don't like being out here, Dwin. The mayor's giving me the evil eye.
And well he should. Because you're a good-for-nothing liar and a thief.
Well, we don't understand why we're out here.
We're out here because I say we're gonna help these people. And since I pay your wages, you're gonna do as I say.
Oh, sure, boss. Whatever you say.
Always makes me nervous.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
About the sword I found in your home, it's kind of useless to me.
Bevan told me about Grandfather's sword. So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least.
Perhaps I could pay you something for it? No. I'll return it after the battle. It belongs to your family. No. it won't go to waste. Well, I'll sell it, probably.
Such a thing of value should be paid for in kind.
Oh?
I have no idea what it's worth, to be honest.
Okay.
And you found Bevan. I couldn't ask you for money.
Sten wants us to pay. Yeah, Sten wants us to pay. He didn't mind us mugging the child for the key. You'd think he'd pipe up then, wouldn't you? 100 silver is too much. Yeah, that's a lot. 15 is too... Yeah, so... Yeah, shut up, Sten. I mean, Sten will have his own... We can say that Sten's paying for this. Because he's saying... He's, you know, he's like... such a thing of value should be paid in kind. And then he gives over the money. And we're like, well, alright then. Because we've got a lot of it. So we're not all... We're all carrying a bit of it, type thing. So we can say he gives them... Give Sten the sword. Nah, he's two-handed. Hey, yeah, mate. Welcome in. What do you think? He'd give him 100, wouldn't he? Alright, fine. So this isn't my character doing this.
An honorable act.
There you go.
Thank you. That's certainly a lot of coin.
Yeah.
How can I ever repay you?
Just don't worry about it.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
Alright, so Morrigan reading like that. Liliana does understand. Alright, let's see how our relationships are going. He's at +1. Natia obviously is us. Liliana is quite happy, +8. Morrigan -1. And then, well, the dog, which isn't here, is like +100. Being evil. No, not being evil. Life is all kinds of grey, Lost, right? So a character is not evil. A character is pragmatic. A character... You know, he's not like a noble paladin running around doing good things because they're good. She's got to make a living. She's got to survive in the world. So that's why she is how she is. Now, she will develop during the course of the game. Rather than just be goody-goody two-shoes at the start and goody-goody two-shoes at the end. So, well, it's good to say that anyway, for people who are kind of new and stuff.
What is it you need, child?
Perth needs your blessing. I need your soupy blessing.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
Shadowhawk, that would be kind of neat, because I've done the kind of a jerk turns into a good guy, or girl, quite a few times. I've done it in Knights of the Republic 2, Knights of the Old Republic 1, Oblivion. I mean, he wasn't a jerk, but he was like a, you know, just a sword for hire that became Sir Variax. And then this, probably a couple others. So, yeah, it wouldn't be that fulfilling, would it? But to be a good person and then be completely jaded, and jaded is the right word, and yeah, just beaten down with all the corruption in the world, that you're just like, hey, you know what, screw it, yeah, all right, fine, I'm gonna be a bad guy, all that killing, but yeah, you just become numb to it, right? And then you might become what you hate and that kind of thing. And maybe Tyranny is the game to do that in. Maybe we'll start out really kind of new and wide-eyed and wanting to do the right thing, but eventually just become a tyrant. Story of your life. Okay. Anyway, back to the game, and what Perth seeks is not something in my power to give. What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Does he not realize that it is his faith alone which must sustain him? It is faith alone which will bring the Maker's aid.
Unfortunately, he seeks the Maker's protection in a far too literal sense. This is something I cannot promise nor provide.
Yeah, it is. It does sound like Anakin. Yeah. So you're saying the Maker has no power? So what does protect against such evil? What's the harm in giving them hope? He will simply have to do without them. So what does protect against such evil then?
I do not know. Certainly nothing that isn't tainted with the very foul magic Sir Perth seeks protection from.
Foul magic, huh?
I simply mean it would take the same type of power to affect these monsters that created them in the first place. I would no sooner trust that power in our hands than I would anywhere else. We are better off trusting in our faith and fighting for our lives.
I don't agree with the trusting in the faith thing. Better off trusting in our faith and fighting for our lives and dying. Yeah, she is. Well, I don't think it'll come to that. I think, and dying? Yeah.
There are worse things than dying, child.
Okay, but what's the harm in giving them hope?
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
You will help them because I tell you and do it quickly. I mean, it's faith though, right? I mean, yeah. Go on.
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery.
Faith being trickery?
If it keeps them alive,
Never.
I will do what I must.
There we go.
I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Thanks. Goodbye. Right, so we'll have to go back up to him, and then we're ready to start the siege. Well, not the siege, you know what I mean. The attack. The defense. The battle. The sun is setting. Hello.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
You said you wanted some holy protection.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Yeah, holy amulet. There we go.
Must we do this? The faith that will protect these men must come from their heart, surely.
I mean,
if they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
You really think that this would actually help? We're going to be a bit cynical.
Of course I do. These are Maker's symbols. What better protection could we ask for?
Shields and
I will
armor.
send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
All right, I think we're... Let's just carry on and get the experience.
Make her watch over you then. It will be a difficult battle to come.
Liliana disapproves, Morrigan approves. That's weird. Faith is a dangerous thing. No, hasn't. Has not done that. You're right. It's over there, isn't it? There it is, sorry. Wonderful. Confidence in stature within his territory trait indirectly benefits master as well as hound. Nice. Okay, good. Faith is a dangerous thing. Well, at the end of the day, which is not really an expression that I enjoy, it's all about confidence. Right? Confidence is, you know, when like a sports person is feeling confident, they do their sport better. And confidence is such a key thing in everything we do, and faith and belief in what you're doing, and you know, and faith is a way to do that. Like it inspires confidence. So if you're confident going into a fight, then like a boxer, for example, then it goes a long way to win that fight. If you're not confident, then you know you're probably going to lose regardless of your abilities. So it's all to do with that kind of doing. Oh, we've got to talk to him. What about overconfidence? Yes, then you're like, the Maker cannot. I cannot die because the Maker protects me. Yeah. Then it goes wrong. Yeah. So you obviously need to balance it and be sensible. But I think these guys are right. They've just got a bit more confidence than they had before.
Mother Hannah's amulets have greatly bolstered my men's confidence. You couldn't have armed us with any better than our faith in the Maker.
There you go. What's your status? Are we good?
I distributed Mother Hannah's amulets to the other knights. It is encouraging to think the Maker watches over us in our hour of need. We retrieved more oil from the village store. It is ready to use as our first line of defense, as you suggested.
All right.
Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is almost certain. But we will fight and die valiantly if that's what the Maker demands.
You think with these pauldrons, right? If he raises his arms up, he would crush his skull. He'd just go. Ready to make our stand?
There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned...
I think we're good, aren't we? I think we're pretty much done. Well, we're gonna wait. I really like this cutscene. I've only ever seen it once, of course, but I remember it kind of has an Evil Dead kind of feel to it, as they all kind of like shamble forward. All right, we'll say perhaps you're right.
Good. Go do whatever you must and return before
then
it is time. I will be here.
We'll do like a proper save. Okay, thank you. I do as well. Yeah, well, he's next to me, isn't he? So he's like always pushes all these two to the back. Look at him, he's like so happy to be here. He's like so freaking pleased.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal. There is still time before the sun goes down. Good luck to you then, and may the Maker watch over us all.
They're coming! Get to your positions! Make ready!
Light the traps! Burn these foul creatures!
Pew pew pew. Can you pew pew? You can. Nice. You're already pew pewing, and so yeah.
Let's finish this.
Oh, the dog. Yeah, it might be a bit of a pain. Yeah, go ahead and... Get them. Oh, maybe not that one. Oh, fuck. Accept time. Yes, Ten, you get up there. Oh, coin of cold. Let's try it. A bit further back. Oh, that's perfect. Acceptable losses. Clinker, clinker. Pretty quick zombies? Yeah, yeah, they are, yeah. Wow. I mean, okay, we kind of maybe some allies as well, but in the scheme of things, it's fine. So we don't have our oh yeah, you can stop him. Can you? Where are you? Yeah, maybe. No, that one's not. It's fine. Go on, set him off. Are you... Yeah, right in the middle of it. Archer at the back, please. Run away! Run away! Oops. Alright, good. That worked out pretty well. I mean, oh, for God's sakes, we do have that extra person, so... Being the dog.
On my way.
They seem to really hate Liliana. But that's fine. That means no one else is taking damage. Alright, you. Nice. Thanks. I mean, I'm doing fine. If I was struggling, I would get the advice thing, but, you know, I'm doing alright. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying you may be giving advice for advice's sake. We done?
The monsters are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help!
Thank you, Clinker. Knights stay here and guard the path? No, Knights go there. We'll stay here and guard. Oh, fine.
Come on! We need to hurry!
Are we healing? Nice, okay. We didn't get anyone knocked out there. That was pretty... That was good. It is going to be easier because we have a dog. But I know I'm not playing the game well, but like in terms of tactics, but I don't rate the combat in the game like at all. I think it's one of its weakest points.
I am ready.
This should be fun.
Both of Genesis. Well, now he doesn't have to pay them, Shadowhawk.
Direct me.
Nice.
Let's end this.
That's the attitude my character would have anyway, right? Where are you going? Yeah, we're doing fine. This is ideal. I'm noticing a little... Maybe an opportunity? No, maybe not. Unless I can just do that.
I see.
Yeah, that worked. Still a dwarf? I haven't seen a stream in a long time. Yeah, it's still... That dwarf is Natia. That dwarf! Backstab. Backstab! Oh, fine. And a spell. Fine.
I shall go.
Where are you? Yeah, okay, good. That's just getting loads of kills. Oh boy. No, not the mage.
I'm up. Get out of here.
Should be fine. Zombies are coming. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks. Appreciate it. But yeah, still playing as the dwarf rogue. Kind of enjoying it. You go over there.
Competent. It's embarrassing.
Oh, someone got a level. Someone got a level. Actually, just freeze that one. Nice. Nice.
Could preserve us. Another point for me. Let's make this quick.
That's what you want?
Locked? No. Oh, that'd be a nice little line down there. Not much magical left though. But the fight should be over relatively soon, you'd have thought. Thanks, Clinker. There are a lot of zombies, right? But we're doing absolutely fine. Where are you? There, okay. I mean, these barricades, like, what's the point, right? Barricades. Zombie funnelers. Okay, more coming from over there. You move a bit closer. Easy peasy. So far, so good.
Another battle, I see.
There's not many blue circles left, though.
Who wants to fight?
You might as well turn into a spider. You got no mana left. Oh boy.
Behind you.
Liliana not in a good place. Little dead militia. Oh, I will. I will. That looks about it though. We'll turn you back into a human. In case a cutscene happens. Good.
Dawn arrives,
that would be
and
awkward.
we survived the night. We are victorious.
Yay! Woo! Yay!
And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, dear lady. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
We're discussing a reward soon. Yes, you're welcome. I was happy to defend help the village. There's still much to do, Bantigan. Yeah, we need... That's not even why we're here. And yeah, we still have the sparkles, right? Maybe we'll say, yes, you're welcome. I don't know. Yeah, we've got other things to do.
Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think?
No.
There is time yet.
No.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe.
Murdoch of Redcliffe, Mayor and beloved father, we salute you.
You and so many others who have perished here, walk with he who is your maker. Long may you know the peace of his love.
Ah, Murdoch died, huh? I'm just not going to say anything. This is a human thing.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
Level up! Stand. Oh, for the doggy. Well. I guess strength? Now we have time to waste, yes. Oh, that's it. Okay. Right, very heavy into strength then, eh, Sten? Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, I didn't realize it would do that. I mean, be alright. We should really put it into Dex or Constitution. Let's see what skills we can get with him. So a lot of it involves strength. Dexterity there. Now wait. Okay, so a lot of it is strength based, but he's got strength. He's fine. A large damage bonus for against golems and other constructs. Okay. Stun the opponent due to the sheer weight behind the blow. I like that. That's really good. 200 strength led to wield two-handed weapons more effectively, reducing the penalties to attack and defense from powerful springs. That's nice as well. Bonus damage, physical resistance, metal resistance, bonus to critical hit chance, and increases proportionally to the number of enemies above 2 that the warrior is engaging. Okay. Strength is best. The strength. Oh boy. Well, I think he has enough strength. I kind of... Because he's our main fighter, right? So he's also our tank, so... I might get the stunning thing. For backstabs for my main character, but I'm thinking about putting stuff into, like, Dex. More likely to dodge incoming blows or Constitution. So I'm kind of happy with his strength right now. Might give him more hit points. I think I'll do that. Otherwise, he raising defense. Yeah, well, hit points. He's always going to get hit, right? And it'll be reduced by his armor, but just having a bigger pool of it, I think, is just the way to go. I'm happy with his strength. I'm good with that. He's level twice. What? Or have I just not done something? I picked that. Okay. Oh, maybe I picked the wrong thing there. I don't know how to get his skills back up. I mean, it won't matter. I didn't pick the wrong thing. I picked another thing. So I don't have the stunning thing, but I've got his powerful swings are less bad. No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's because I'll get everything eventually anyway. Just getting in a different order than planned. Restart the game. Yes, it's a very minor thing. Mind you, we might have a few things to sell. This guy should be open, right?
Going.
Maybe. How are you feeling?
Good to see you in one piece. Do you have news of Elena yet?
The more important things than your daughter? No, not yet.
Well, I'll give it some time. Now's the best time to go into the castle, though,
yes,
and see for yourself.
I'm going.
Remember,
yep.
A promise is a promise.
I know. Let's talk business.
Right. I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
Alright, so we've got just a couple... I'm going to get rid of... It's not really a lot of money anyway, so I'll get rid of that, get rid of this, get rid of that. That's worth a lot, so I'm not going to sell that. Helm of the Deep. I just don't want to use anything OP, so I'm not going to sell that. I'm not going to sell that. Sell these. Chainmail sell. What on earth, man? So these are all just stuff that the game's given me. For owning the game. Oh man, is there like a place you can store items? Yeah, they're just... So I don't even want to sell them, because even if I sell all of these, that's probably gonna be like 6 to 8 gold, something like that, and I just want to get that advantage. Store thing. Yeah, because the thing is, eventually this is going to be like on even par with what I've already got. I just don't want to use it yet. Then still got a cracked skull, I believe. Yep. He's fine. We've almost leveled our main character. Oh my god. That's crazy. It's crazy bike. Yeah. Hope that all gets sorted out without anyone getting hurt. Alright, let's... Is there anything up here? I see, okay. Because why didn't we make our stand at the bridge where they all came out? Like there. Why don't we just go up there and stand there? Because that's where they all rushed out at, so I don't know. Where's the dog? Oh, there it is. Okay, good.
Odd how
Too
quiet
easy.
the
Yep.
castle looks from here. You would think there was nobody inside at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family.
That's convenient.
Perhaps I should have gone into the castle earlier. but I could not leave the villagers. Maker's breath.
Tigan, thank the Maker you yet live.
Isolde, you're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Tigan. Alone.
Been all the way here from France. Careful, this could be an ambush. Yep, okay, that's perfectly reasonable for our characters, I think. We will need more of an explanation than that. Again, good. Why don't we all go to the castle? Yeah. Don't seem to be very concerned about what's happened here. All right, first of all, could be an ambush.
What?
Doesn't matter what we just said there, I don't think.
Tigan.
Were it not for her help, Isolde, I would not be here. I owe her my life.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but considering the circumstances...
Please, Isolde, we had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell. Tigan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and hunt the living.
Really?
The maid responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Tigan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do.
Makes it when they're dead, hunt the living, yeah. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. There is another reason why I came to this area first, and that's because there's a real interesting moral dilemma, which does seem to have like a way of doing things that most people would do. But if I come here early enough, my character might do it differently. I don't remember the exact details of it, but it will be an opportunity to maybe mix things up a bit. So he must decide quickly what to do. What about Al Urban? Is he still alive? Yeah, that's probably our main priority, right? Yeah, he hasn't been mentioned. We've only got a little bit of time. Let's find out at least if the dude we're here to see is still alive.
He is. He's being kept alive so far, thank the Maker.
Kept alive? Kept alive by what?
Something the mage unleashed. So far it allows Eamon, Connor and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many, and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tigan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help.
Why? Alright, do you think this evil could be a demon?
I do not know. Oh, Maker's mercy. Could it truly be a demon? I can't let it hurt my Connor. You must come back with me, Tigan. Please.
Why must Tigan go alone?
For Connor's sake. I promised I would return quickly and only with Tigan. Tigan, I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to. For Connor's sake.
I get the feeling you're not telling us everything.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah.
That's a rather impertinent accusation.
I'm good at that. Not if it's true, or permanent for a dwarf, you mean? Let's do that, because we're a dwarf. We don't get into this otherwise.
No, I did not mean... That is to say, please, stop this. An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and husband hostage. I came for help. What more do you want from me? Tigan, I do not have much time. What if it thinks I'm betraying it? It could kill Connor. Please come back with me. Must I beg?
Tell me about this mage you mentioned, just just change the subject a little bit.
He is an infiltrator, I think. One of the castle staff. We discovered he was poisoning my husband.
I know,
That
right?
is why Eamon fell ill.
Eamon was poisoned?
He claims an agent of Terran Logain's hired him. He may be lying, however. I cannot say.
She's calmed down a bit now. Right, we need to decide what to do. Should go hysterical again now.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker.
There we go.
Bless you, Tegan. Bless you.
Ask the question slightly out of order. This is a mistake, you're going to get yourself killed.
I cannot let Isolde return alone. Perhaps I can help Connor or Eamon. Perhaps this is really a trap, but this is my family. I must try. I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have
You miss
proven
Connor
quite
already?
formidable. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Please do not take too long. I will be by the bridge.
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say?
The terrible idea. What exactly am I supposed to do in there? That's it? It's all up to me? Good, that's the way I prefer it. Yeah. Let's do that.
Then it's for the best. I would prefer to go inside with you, but I have no choice in the matter. Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you. I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
Okay, dude. Right. Don't believe that I'll rescue you all. No. I understand, I'll do my best. We must end this evil. Should stop you from doing this, you know. Of course you're expendable. Any reason I should be going in there? Yeah, we know why we have to go in there. We're not going to be like malicious. I could stop you. No, we've already said we prefer this, so I'll do my best. Yeah, that's all I can do.
You are brave as well as beautiful, it seems.
Oh, yeah.
The Maker smiled on me indeed when he sent you to Redcliffe. If only this had been...
Oh.
So we are just going to send him with that woman? It seems so dangerous.
One fool plan on top of another.
But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell. And good luck.
Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, god damn it. That's awkward. Well, it wasn't that long of a conversation. Except that it kind of was. Oh man, okay, fine.
Odd how quiet.
Yes, isn't it very
secret
odd?
Passage here in the mill. Access.
And I...
My god, okay.
You must help him, Tegan.
Aliman.
It wants us to live, but I do not know why. I beg your
You don't like dwarves?
No! Tegan, I do not have much time.
What do you think this evil is?
I can't let it hurt my Connor.
Why going alone?
Tegan.
Enough questions. Fine.
Thank the Maker. Bless you.
Perhaps I will distract whatever you do, Eamon is the priority. You are brave as well as beautiful, it seems.
Oh, yeah.
The Maker smiled on me indeed when he sent you to Redcliffe. If only this had been...
So we are just going to send him with...
Yep, do that. Save the game! So this is still a classic? Does something not Does something stop becoming a classic at some point? I mean, I wouldn't know if it was like old enough to be a classic. In some people's minds, I guess. Well, no, I mean like Deus Ex, for example, right? I mean, hasn't aged particularly well. Still a classic, though. Yeah? Oh, hello. These corpses are enraged. Get in there, Sam.
Get away from me!
Oh, Joan, right? But I think when something becomes a classic, it doesn't stop becoming a classic because it gets older.
Hello? Who's there? Is there anyone alive out there? Wait, you don't look like the Arlessa's guards. Are you from outside the castle?
Alright, so... so I don't play this game and I remember it having amazing graphics. It's all irrelevant. That's why I don't really rate graphics in games, because they're fleeting. Games look great until they don't. If it still holds up, I'm thinking of going back to the game myself, playing it on GOG. Definitely get it on GOG. I tried playing it on Steam and it crashed every 3 seconds. This crashes slightly less. I wouldn't be able to, I mean, at least on my system, the Steam version was unplayable. So, had to get it on GOG. Thankfully, it was, like, really cheap. But definitely worth playing. Absolutely. I played this about 8 years ago, come back to it, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it, so. Art style where it's at, yeah. Yeah, Rube, exactly. Yeah, I'm not. You have the. I do. I've got. Actually, I forgot all about that. I have the physical disc version and like a USB CD drive. I completely forgot that I actually own the freaking disc. It's just not something that I even considered. It's just not something that's in your headset. Head anymore. Man, okay. Yeah, a USB CD drive. That's what it's called, FK. Yeah, that's what it is. Anyway. So yeah, I know this guy from the Mage playthrough. But my character doesn't know him, of course. Who are you supposed to be? You can get a couple of computer cases these days that have CD drive, but not many. There's really not many at all. So you're limiting your choices. Still buy maybe DVDs. I mean, I would have got one if I could, but it just really wasn't viable. So I had to get a USB one. Anyway, all right. Are you from the outside the castle? Well, freaking obviously. Possibly. Who are you?
My name is Jowan. I'm a mage Lady Isolde hired to tutor her son Connor. Until they threw me into the dungeon here.
There's Jowan, yeah, I remember his name. I remember after 8 years, I remember this guy's name. So these undead are all you're doing?
No, I poisoned Al Eamon, but that's all I did.
Oh.
I know it looks suspicious, but I'm not responsible for the creatures and the killings in the castle. I was already imprisoned when all that began. At first, Lady Isolde came here with her men, demanding that I reverse what I'd done. I thought she meant my poisoning of the Arl. That's the first I heard about the walking corpses. She thought I'd summoned a demon to torment her family and destroy Redcliffe. She had me tortured. There was nothing I could do or say that would appease her. So they left me to rot.
You ever see 60? Oh man, you mean because that used cassettes, right? Is that what you mean? Though you did have those big like 5-inch floppies as well. Didn't you back in the day? I know it was just like constant, just cassettes and a different cassette drive. So why did you poison the Arl? Just curious.
I was instructed to by Terran Loghain. I was told that Arl Aemon was a threat to Ferelden. That if I dealt with him, Loghain would
Something
settle
like that,
matters
Snow,
with the
yeah.
Circle. You see, I'm a Maleficar.
Any thin ones?
A blood mage.
You? A blood mage? Truly? I would never have guessed.
I dabbled in the forbidden arts, and they condemned me to death for it. I thought Loghain was giving me a chance to redeem myself. But he's abandoned me here, hasn't he? Everything's fallen apart, and I'm responsible. I have to make it right somehow. I have to.
So Tern Loghain himself hired you?
Yes. When the Templars
Proper
caught me,
floppies,
they
yeah.
brought me to Denerim to await execution. Eventually, someone came to see me, alone. It was the Terran. I'd seen paintings of him, so I knew. I thought he'd have me executed right there. But he said I could make up for my crime. He said I would be helping the country.
Clinker, wow. You know, I'd never seen that film. What's it called? But that's what you're referring to, isn't it? Yeah, but the proper floppy disk, I never actually used them myself. I knew about them, but I don't think I ever actually used them myself. The save symbol, yeah, they're the floppies that weren't floppy. Well, they were in a case by then, weren't they? Like a proper plastic case. Was it like 3 megabytes they held, something like that? Good old days. Yeah, it's kind of like USB. Yeah, you're right. That's a good. Yeah, kind of like USB. 1.44 megabytes. Yeah. Brilliant. And why is Arl Aemon a threat? Let's keep on subject.
He only said that Arl Aemon was dangerous to the nation. Why wouldn't I believe Terran Loghain?
And why did the Alessa need a mage to tutor her?
Connor had started to show signs. Lady Isolde was terrified the Circle of Magi would take him away for training. She sought an apostate, a mage outside the Circle, to teach her son in secret so he could learn to hide his talent. Her husband had no idea.
See, I think I understand. Perhaps her son was responsible for what happened. Why would Isolde be frightened of her son becoming a mage? Arl Aemon had no idea of his son's abilities. How much magic did you teach him? These are all good questions. But why would Isolde be frightened of her son becoming a mage?
Because he would be taken away forever. A mage cannot inherit a title, even the son of a powerful Arl. She's also a pious woman. Her son having magic was humiliating.
So Arl Aemon had no idea about his son's abilities?
No, she was adamant that he never find out. She said that he'd do the right thing, even if it meant losing their son, and that infuriated her.
Exactly, T1. Yeah, I think that's definitely the lesson of this area. So maybe her son's responsible for what happened.
I thought that too. Connor has little knowledge of magic, but he may have done something to tear open the veil. With the veil to the Fade
Which we've heard about.
spirits and demons could infiltrate the castle. Powerful ones could kill and create those walking corpses.
How much magic did you teach him?
Some. But he's still very young. He can barely cast a minor spell, never mind something more powerful. At least not intentionally.
Well,
like I said, he may have torn the veil accidentally.
You can understand...
If he's involved in this at all, I really don't know.
You can understand her point of view, though, Deadbeat, because it's parental arrogance, but really it's just her mother not wanting her son to be sent away for his entire life. That's what it boils down to. I don't think it's anything much about titles and all that kind of stuff, as it is about her son being forcibly taken away from her and put in a tower. I think that's what she was trying to prevent. So I think I understand.
I never meant for it to end like this. I swear. Let me help you fix this.
I say kill the mage. He cannot be trusted.
I say this boy could still be of use to us, but if not, then let him go. Why keep him prisoner here?
He wishes to redeem himself. Doesn't everyone deserve that chance?
Like yourself, you mean?
Everyone deserves a chance to redeem themselves in the Maker's eyes. This man, no less than any.
Give me a chance, please.
Not gonna please everyone with this, am I? They probably do, yeah. That's a weird way of doing it as well, because I work in such a place with the, you know, so many days since the last incident, and it's a weird way of doing it. What should happen is that you say X many incidents in, say, the last 5 years or whatever, because what can happen is that you can go 10 years without an incident, right? And then you have one, and then it's all gone completely, and then it's reset, and then it starts from one again. And then you have a visitor on day 2, and they say, oh, look, they've had an accident 2 days ago, this place is unsafe. When really, the past 10 years has only been one. So it's a completely flawed way of measuring incidents and accidents and stuff like that. So I don't know why that's used at all. It's so weird. It doesn't work. Okay, so we're gonna please everyone here. So let's say, stay in your cell for now. How will you make things right? I'm letting you out your cell. Don't try anything. I can't leave you here alive. So how will you make things right?
I tried to save anyone still up there. There must be something I can do.
That's commendable. I don't believe you, but after that, what happens? Don't know.
Afterwards, I assume I'll be arrested, or executed, or whatever people like me get. I'm tired of running from the circle. I need to account for what I've done.
It is commendable if it's true.
I'm glad you think so. So what now?
Yes, Rube, absolutely. Managers like numbers, and they like meetings, absolutely. What if we leave him in his cell for now? That's probably the... because we don't even know what's up there, right? We are saying for now.
Then I will wait. If you change your mind, I will be here.
Then we draw our swords. Guys, at ease, guys. Come on. We're fine. Any loot in these cells?
Going.
I'd be surprised if there was. There's a bucket, but I don't really want to look in there. Get the circle, make it a URC. Oh, lovely pile of filth. Let's see what we got in here. Deep mushroom. Oh, marvelous. A rolled up notes. Hope whoever finds this can read it. I hate the thought my last words might be used as kindling or make of a bed to wipe someone's bum. But that's happenstance for you, I suppose. My name is Brannan. I was born in Rainsfair. I grew apples once upon a time. When the Elysians came to demand I bow to their emperor, I turned them away. They set fire to my orchards, to my house too, but I didn't care. I stood and watched them burn. Trees die eventually, houses fall, but my honor can be lost only if I let it. They came back a week later and demanded that I swear an oath. This time, when I refused, they clapped me in irons. Now I'm here, and I'll die in this place. It seems a foolish thing to die for, doesn't it? I could have said a few words and rebuilt my home, gone on with my life as if nothing had changed. 100 generations of my family have lived and died on that land, and I won't be the one to trade our family honor for apples. Whoever you are, whatever they've brought you in here for, if you leave this place, I hope you'll go to Rainsfair. There's no living remnant of us left there, but you'll find my family all the same. We're stamped into the earth. We're the wind that rustles in the trees. Tell my family how I died, and I promise you they'll hear. Oof. Yeah, you're right. It is a silly thing to die for. Hello.
Ha. Ha. Going.
Guys, you wanna... Oh, okay, there's more over there. I thought there was just the one. I was like, why are you not helping? This'll be fine.
Oh look! It wants to fight! I am your... Now we get our
It is done.
Good.
Yes.
Money. And that goes to the main floor. Right, I think this is where I'll call it a stream, guys, I'm afraid, because I'm really hungry, and I try to go for about 3 hours, so I have. And this seems like a good place to stop it, because next time we're going to go up there and we're going to see the demon and all that kind of stuff. So I think we'll... Yeah, indeed, cheese tail.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Thank you, Shantaro, for the follow. You are now one of the people. Do very much appreciate that. So yeah, sorry guys, but it is time for me to go. So I'm going to. If you're watching other V streams, thank you very much for doing so, and toodaloo.